Days of Our Lives recap for Monday, April 28th, a night of shattered dreams and fading hopes. The town of Salem, a place where hearts are often broken and destinies are rewritten overnight, will once again find itself gripped by turbulence in Monday's upcoming episode. It will be a day where young love is tested, parental fears come to a head, and desperate measures are contemplated, all beneath a heavy cloud of uncertainty and grief. Let's dive deep into the dramatic events that will unfold. Sophia's unexpected invitation, a flicker of joy amid the storm's fear, who has been drowning in the overwhelming tide of preparing for her unexpected pregnancy, will find a rare moment of happiness when Tate approaches her with a surprising offer, a chance to attend the prom together. Sophia had all but written off the idea of attending the prom this year. After all, between doctor's appointments, nursery planning, and the emotional whirlwind of becoming a mother, she had no room in her mind for such teenage rites of passage. The dance, the music, the dreams of a glittering night, those had faded from her horizon long ago. But Tate, burdened with the guilt of his past mistakes, especially his betrayal involving Holly, wants to make things right. His heart is set on giving Sophia the night she deserves, the night they were both robbed of because of his selfishness. He isn't asking out of pity. He wants to honor her, to stand by her proudly, not as a boy running from his problems, but as someone trying to make amends. This time, there will be no other girls. No secret betrayals. Sophia will be his one and only date, the center of his attention and respect. For the first time in a long time, a shy smile will break across Sophia's face. Maybe, just maybe, she can allow herself this one night of being just a teenager again, before life demands so much more from her. An unseen storm looms, Johnny's cold feet shake their plans. However, behind the scenes, storm clouds are already gathering. Sophia and Tate's night of magic teeters on a fragile thread, one that could snap at any moment because Johnny has yet to sign the adoption papers. Johnny, feeling the crushing weight of impending fatherhood, is locked in an agonizing battle with himself. He questions if he is truly ready to take on the colossal responsibility of raising a child. Every doubt, every fear he has buried deep, bubbles to the surface. The stakes are too high for him to fake his way through this. In a desperate bid to find clarity, Johnny seeks out Marlena for an emergency therapy session. Sitting across from her, he wrestles with the most terrifying question a person can face: what if he fails as a father? Marlena, with her decades of wisdom and compassion, listens carefully. Her advice is gentle but firm, sometimes pulling back is not cowardice but wisdom. Sometimes, the bravest thing is to admit when you're not ready. Johnny leaves the session not with answers, but with a grim resolution: he cannot, in good conscience, move forward with the adoption, at least, not yet. Breaking this news to Chanel, the woman he loves, will be like ripping his own heart out. But delaying the truth would only deepen the wound. Chanel's collapse. When dreams are torn apart, when Johnny finally musters the courage to tell Chanel, the effect is devastating. She had built dreams upon dreams atop the fragile foundation of their shared future, a family, a child, a home filled with laughter. In a few short words, Johnny will send all of it crashing down. Confused, betrayed, and overwhelmed, Chanel's knees will buckle under the emotional blow. In a shocking moment, she collapses, physically embodying the emotional devastation Johnny's words unleash. It is a brutal reminder that sometimes love isn't enough, and that the heart, no matter how resilient, can only bear so much before it breaks. Tragedy at the Brady home, a son's guilt, a father's fading light elsewhere in Salem. At the Brady household, another tragedy is brewing. Sean receives a phone call that sends him reeling. Hope, ever the bearer of heavy news, reaches out with an update about Beau's condition, and it is grim. Beau, the once mighty pillar of their family, is dying. The words land like a hammer blow. Sean struggles to breathe, the guilt of his past mistakes, a single, fateful moment that left Beau in a coma, coming back to suffocate him. In a blur, he shares the devastating news with Jada, who, sensing the storm inside him, becomes his anchor. Jada's arms, her unwavering presence, offer Sean a momentary reprieve from the tidal wave of grief and regret threatening to drown him. Still, No amount of comfort can erase the harsh truth. He may lose his father, and the blame will haunt him forever. Kayla's agony, watching her brother fade away. Meanwhile, across town, Kayla grapples with her own heartbreak. In an emotional conversation with Steve and Marlena, Kayla reveals the devastating reality: Bo's condition is deteriorating faster than anyone had feared. Each day, he slips further from them. The vibrant man he once was now a ghost trapped in a failing body. Kayla's voice trembles as she shares her fears, her hopes, and ultimately, her helplessness. For all her skills as a healer, she is powerless against the slow, cruel march of time and disease. But amid the sorrow, a whisper of hope emerges, a new, experimental drug that could potentially save Bo's life. Desperate times, desperate measures. Sean and Steve cross the line. The promise of a miracle, however, comes with a heavy price. The drug is experimental, not yet approved, locked away behind a wall of regulations and bureaucracy. Officially, they cannot access it. But for Sean and Steve, cannot is no longer an acceptable answer. Faced with the unbearable prospect of losing Bo forever, they make a dangerous pact. If the system will not save him, they will. Spoilers hint that the two men, fueled by desperation and love, will embark on a reckless mission to steal the miracle drug. In doing so, they will risk their careers, their freedom, and everything they have left, because saving Bo is the only thing that matters now. Monday's episode of Days of Our Lives will be a brutal testament to the lengths people go to for love, redemption, and forgiveness. In Salem, no heart is ever truly safe, and no future is ever guaranteed. Tune in to witness a night where dreams are shattered, loyalties are tested, and heroes are made or broken.